Good morning to all, and welcome back to Makeup Chronicles. In this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial, and oh yeah, makeup too. Um, just gonna go with the flow here, and talk this through. That way, I won't get any interruptions or distractions from my dog, lady, or the phones. So I'm going to be focusing on my eyebrows, getting them intact, getting them aligned. And we're going to be using a Maybelline Ultra Thin Darkest Brown. You can get this at the Walgreens for about 10 or 11, under 11 bucks, I believe. I got it. This skinny brow liner helps with precision. It is very unique. It has a two-side feature. One is the eyebrow brush and the other is the actual pencil. Maybelline Ultra Thin Darkest Brown is not my first pick. I like the Morphe because the pencil liner actually goes on a little bit smoother. The Maybelline is still as usual. It's hard. Just back in the old days where it come two in the pack and it was red, yeah, hard. I mean, my that eyebrow is my worst one. I have problems with that one. But the Maybelline did get the job done after a few struggles. Oh well, we managed. Now we're gonna go in, and I gave a description of the Maybelline right there. LA Girl Pro Conceal Warm Honey. We're gonna go ahead and begin with concealing underneath our eyebrows to get a even more precise precision look to those eyebrows. Since I decided to do a crab leg and a broken crab leg, going in an upward angle, and then I'm going to come down in a downward angle, just like that. And so I will do the next eye the same way. And then I will begin to go on top of the product and pull down and pat, pull, pat, pull, pat. Just like you're painting, you want to make sure everything is smoothing out pretty much the same color as you fade it out, because once you fade it out it's going to turn a little lighter. So I just make sure that it's all smoothed out. There's no air bubbles, no creases. uh, and then we're going to go in think I'm going to be using, yeah, I'm going to use the Black Opal Tan, color tan. Black Opal is like a roll up stick. That's the kind I use. Like a lipstick. You can get it from Amazon as well, or Ulta Beauty Store. I'm gonna put that above my eyelids onto the cut crease. If you look up in the ceiling, you see a crease in your eyelids. That's where your cut crease. Well, I always call it cut crease. Your crease begins. So I'm gonna fill that in with Black Opal shade color tan. Anything I need to clean up with the eyebrows, I'm gonna do. Uh, Back to that Black Opal. I'm gonna make sure that I start from the tear duct all the way to the end of my eyelid and pack it in real good. It's kind of sticky. Um, I clean off the concealer brush from using that Pro Conceal LA Girl and go in with my Black Opal. I try to use all my products. Yeah, yes, sis, I do. So you see me packing this in. It's a little bit darker because we did put the LA Girl on and we faded it out to get it across the upper part of the crease. So I'm getting that product on. Um, this concealer here, it really pops out the eyeshadows as well. Sacha Buttercup. We're going to go ahead and put that underneath our brow bones to go ahead and absorb some of that concealer. And then we're going to take, I'm going to use any brush. Look, I'll get to a brush tutorial in the future. I use Morphe vacay mold. If you want to start off, Morphe got some real good deals on their site. You can head over there and check some out. So I'm using the brush, any brush, because I can use any brush. I'm very versatile with using brushes or beauty blenders. It doesn't matter with me, okay? As you get good at knowing what you're doing to your face, then you'll know what works best for you. Everything don't work for everybody. So I'm packing this product in, and it's also helping that Black Opal to dry too, because we have to help that dry, but not all the way that we're removing it. This technique, hold your cheekbone, go up in the slantward mode up to the eyebrow. You don't need no tape if you do this. This is, you use the concealer as your tape. So you know when you're putting your eyeshadow on how to stay in the lines. Using NYX Studio Perfect Face Primer, NYX. You can get it from Amazon. I get just about everything from Amazon if I'm not going to the actual site. So I am putting this all over my face, just about in places in my dry skin areas, and I'm going to go ahead and absorb this product in. I don't want no cracks, just like lips. Yeah, on the side of your nose, nostrils, those get chapped now, sis. And your eyes, the crevices of your eyes, you want to make sure you get that in. I'm not going to saturate it all the way in. I'm going to let it linger a little bit, and then I'm going to go over it with some NIVEA. This is a serum lotion that has almond oil in it, and so I'm going to really get this saturated into my skin. And this is going to be added protection for oily or dry skin. Okay, I want to get ready to put the makeup on, but we're going to do the eyeshadows first. I'm going to use Morphe AVANI GREGG for the babes. If you got a color similar to this in another eyeshadow palette, then use it. The color thought I was going to use was You Mad, but I'm going to go in with this color called Clown. It's that dark rust color. It's a dark rust. So I'm going into like a slant, but it's going to start to look like a C to a boomerang shape. I'm going to pack this product all in, all the way till I get to the tear duct of my eye where it begins until it fades out of the brush. So meaning the more you keep going with this brush, um, the product will eventually fade. So I'm just gonna keep going in circular motions, and also on top of my eyelid there. I'm gonna do both eyes, and we'll be back. I'm gonna be going back in with that Bonnie Red for the babes and chunkin coffee. I thought it was a light brown, and then when I put it on, wow! I discovered a amazing color. Look at that. That is a beautiful, actual rust like dark burnt orange. Like it don't seem like it is, but it really is. I know because I'm putting it on top of this clown. But I'm not gonna use this color I transition off with the clown. I'm gonna go in with a shade darker. So I'm going to the Icon Pro by Absolute New York. And you could use any one of these dark browns in here. And I'm gonna do that on top of that a chunkin coffee. Okay. And right underneath the clown. Now remember when you put these colors on, and see I'm on my cut crease. I keep calling it cut crease. So I guess that's what I'm going to keep calling it. So we're on the crease. I'm going to do round circular motions, both eyes. Remember when you put on one color and another color, you have to go back over with that first initial color you put on, which was clown, and blend that brush, that color over into the brown, okay? Like I'm doing right here. So I'm going to do both eyes. We'll be back. Beauty Glaze Mysterious. Beauty Glaze Mysterious. Got it from off Amazon. Going in with that color Volcano. Volcano right there. It's like an ashy, blackish. I'm going to go in the angle on the eyelid. I'm patting that in. Then I'm going to do some circular motions, um, putting that product in. Also on top of the cut crease where I put the brown, just a little bit underneath the brown. Okay, because I wanted like a little smoked out effect for when I get ready to cut the crease. So um, I'm going to do both eyes. Now remember, you got to go back over with that brown Icon New York. So now we're going to go ahead and cut along that cut crease with a makeup wipe. Meaning don't cut the crease, cut along the crease. Use the crease as your tracer because we're going to get that residue of the eyeshadow off, so we can begin to put in other colors there and fill that area in with a base we're going to be using. So yeah, any fallout products, you want to make sure you want to get that cleaned up. With a concealer brush, make sure it's clean. This P. Louise Rumour Zero. It's white. It's pasty. It's wet pasty. This is a product you got to help dry. Once you get it on, you probably want to do a neat ombre, moon-like shape, going along that cut crease there, because that's where we're doing. We're not putting it on any type of eyeshadows. We're just going along that crease there, you know, And then I'm going to stop when I get before the end. You can keep on. It all depends. I like a slant look with my eyes. I have rather big eyes. My eyes tends to bulge at the bottom, So that's how I dress my eyes up. Um, because it just gives my eyes more definition for me. Um, People with hooded eyes, they know how to bring their eyes all into tact. They know how to um, uh, put this base on, or what colors to pop out on their eyes, or how to make their eyes look a little bigger. So I'm gonna get this packed in, and then I'm gonna come back and help it dry. So I already used the brush and packed taps on the on that product. So I'm going back in that AVANI GREGG for the base, going in with that hidden. Hidden is that darkest black in that for the babes. AVANI GREGG by Morphe. That same palette. That's hidden. What I'm doing, I patted it on, and I'm doing feather strokes across on top of that base. Okay, so both eyes are done. We're going to go in with the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions. And I'm gonna go in there and get this blue out of there. So I'm going to put that blue next to that hidden. And this color really pop out too. Now remember, when using high pigmented colors like this, you may have some fallout. Um, you want to be sure to clean up underneath your eyes before you put your makeup on. Icon Pro Absolute by New York. I'm going with that brown, that dark brown, or any dark brown you like. This palette is good for neutral colors. If you putting on eyeshadows, they pop out real good. And so I'm gonna put that next to that blue from Huda, and I'm gonna just do some feather strokes over into that blue. So I'm barely touching it. I like to call it my frost technique because that's what I be doing. It be like I be tickling it. Okay, I'm not pushing. I'm just doing some airbrush strokes. If I had an airbrush machine, I'll probably just let it blow on, but that's what I'm doing. With that blue brush from Huda, the blue, frosting over into that brown, both eyes. We're going to fill in that P. Louise, the open space by our tear ducts with Beauty Glaze Mysterious. I'm going to pick up this ivory color right here. And that's going to be my go-to color, meaning that's going to be my end color. That's going to go right there, the open space where the P. Louise needs to be filled in. And so I'm just going to grab a lot of this, pack a lot of product on this brush, and start just packing it in. I may do some sway motions, but keep in mind, I have on a humidifier right in front of me. So what I'm doing is making sure there's not going to be any cracks in that eyeshadow. This eyeshadow palette does have fallout. So I'm going to take care of both eyes, and we'll be back. going back in with that AVANI GREGG for the babes. I went back in with that hidden. I'm going on the outside of my eyelid and going up in the slantward position. And I'm just going to do some soft frosting here, just to give myself that smoke out effect up in the slantward position, because I do not plan to do a wing liner with liquid eyeliner. Here's my wing here. You will see the end results. A wing is not always needed. Yes, sis, it's not. Now, we're going to use a regular black eyeliner pencil, and we're going to go ahead and trace our eyeliner on top of that to get on our eyelid to get ready for the eyelash band. And this also is to help you learn how to put liquid black eyeliner on. Both of them are black. So this is the pencil here. All right. Any fallout, I'm making sure that I get up. Trust me, I don't want it blended into my makeup. Is the liquid, the the regular eyebrow pencil here in black. And then we're going to be using Dragon Wing by Morphe. Black is called Blackout. It's a liquid eyeliner pen. It's not my favorite. Sorry, Morphe. But it gets the job done, you know. So if you want to start off with a pen first, I usually clean the front of it off, that way it can go on smooth. So I'm tracing on top of that eyeline pencil. You see how easy that is? It's really easy. If you pull your eye back and you just take your time, there you go. Ivy Envies. These are 102s. Ivy Envy is a multi-angle high volume eyelash. I use duo glue. It's dark, and I just set them, put them on. It's a double layer lash band. It's a thicker band. So yeah, we're gonna be using Morphe F4. Uh, let me check that out again. Morphe, both of them are F4s. One is a 30, one is a 20. Morphe Fluidity, full coverage foundation. I'm putting the 30 on the outside because it's more orange, and the 20 on the inside. The 30 has peach undertones, and the 20 has a lot of golden undertones and neutral undertones. It really brings the face out. These are my colors, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start to am I really gonna use a beauty blender? Yes, I am. Usually I would use a brush, but so I'm gonna go ahead and get this product, and it's damp too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this product saturated in all over my entire face. I do this method simply for contour effect. Okay, just like we conceal and contour. So this is I just do this high definition. I went over on top of both eyebrows because remember we didn't conceal over um, my eyebrows because I wanted that way. I wanted more natural looking eyebrows. But this is like a conceal method right here, conceal and contour if you see, because one of the foundations is orange and one is orange with peach undertones and one is um, gold with gold undertones and neutral. I was just taking a look at so okay. So I'm using the brush now. I'm gonna go ahead and blend all this product in. Um I'm gonna get everything under the chin, the ears, just blending it all together. It's all gonna come together. It just looks so wonderful. Because I'm just buffing around the nose, lips, chin, forehead. Yeah, you get tired. Yeah, go over those eyebrows, sis. Yeah, underneath the eyes. Yeah, but when it comes together, it comes together good. It almost look like you already contoured your face. Um, so I'm gonna do a tutorial on just doing this without even using any contour or conceal. It's wow, it's magnificent. Um, so we'll be back. We are putting on those eye envies. This one I hear I never have a problem with putting the eyelash band on. However, I always have a problem with the eyebrow. But here I'm making sure that I get that eyelash band on. It is a thick eyelash band and I get it positioned right. Just don't get the glue in your eye. This pinch tool I'm using is a eyelash uh for eyelashes, putting eyelashes on. So I'm getting my mirror now because yeah, you want to make sure there's no space in between your eyelash and the falsies. Okay, so it's you take your time with these. Some people like to do theirs off camera, or you got to sometimes you got to grab that mirror. Some people use their fingers like I'm doing because you want to make sure it's right. This eye here, I usually have a hard time with. Uh, I never have a hard time with the eyebrow, but I always have a hard time with the eyelash. Yeah, but it look like we making some headway here. So yeah, well, don't worry about the glue. Just don't get it in your eye. Because I'm pressing and it is a thicker band. And I like mine to stay on. I don't like none lifted at the end or towards the tear duct when I'm talking to somebody. I'm out. You know, I just get it in. Sometimes for eyelashes, you have to come off of them and go back to them. I'm not going to take a full eyelash off. If I know I let it dry a little bit, fix it. Hide and Peak, Peak of Sand by Morphe Concealer. I'm gonna go underneath both eyes. And I think the other one is hiding Pika Golden. I think I'm gonna be using both of them. Yeah, I am. Eyes, chin, upper lip, forehead, nose. Then we're gonna be using Morphe Effect 19 Expresso. It's a dark chocolate. Start from your ear, get underneath that cheekbone, make that fish face underneath that cheekbone, jawline, forehead. We're gonna use a brush to go down our nose bridge alongside that concealer. Gonna use a beauty blender and go ahead and start to pack that product in. I'm not trying to wipe it off. I'm just packing it in. And you got wrinkles or closed eyes. This concealer you may want to use. I don't. You know. I'm using it because my eyes get puffy sometimes. Underneath my eyes, my chin, above my lip, and my forehead, and down my nose bridge. So yeah. Then we're going to be using Sacha Buttercup underneath both eyes, chin, above the lip, forehead, and down the nose bridge. You want to go ahead and just saturate or press that powder and, smooth it out, meaning. And bake. You don't have to bake if you don't want to. Usually when you bake, you can bake for like 10 to 12 minutes. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it actually adds features to go along down that contour, that effect 19, that espresso, that give it some definitions to above your jawline, jawbone, cheekbone, whatever. We're gonna be using Morphe Make It Big. It's black. Oh my God, it's high volume. Underneath those, the lash band, our falsies. Yeah, we're gonna apply that mascara to our eyelashes, and yeah, it is high volume, but it's worth your money. It is. Pressing that powder in, not wiping it off completely, just pressing it in. Absorb that concealer in there. We bake. We pressing that product in. Eyes, chin, above the lip, forehead, down the nostrils, and then we're gonna go along that contour for that effect 19 for that dark espresso, and we're gonna be using a different type of brush for that. You want to use a different type of brush for that. Yeah, you make that fish face, so you right underneath that cheekbone, jawline, Make sure you come back and check underneath that cheekbone. Yeah, from the start of that ear. You're going to go all the way around till you get all the way up top to your forehead and also your nose and your nostrils. Some of you might not need it for your nostrils, but you want to make it look authentic. So, hey, this is my mechanism right here for me. Wow, I'm using my fingers. I like to do this. Yeah. Morphe Trio blush set. I'm going to go in with Visionary. And we're going to apply that to our cheekbones. Blend that a little bit over into the contour, that espresso. See that glow it has to it already? You could put to your desired amount you want on there. And then we're going to go in with Ruby Kisses all over glow and go above that cheekbone. And we're going to, it's right, so right underneath your eye, right there, And then we're going to blend that a little bit over into the blush as well. And then we're going to do the chin, the forehead, the eyebrows, and the nose. You can also go underneath your brow bones too to give it a bronze out look to that eyeshadow. Above my lips too. Yeah. We're going to use dark brown eyeliner pencil for our lips. I've mixed mine with black and brown. I'm going to be using Morphe Cream Lipstick. The name of it is called Babe. It's a new color. I mean, you think nude wouldn't look good on you. It does. Black eyeliner pencil. I'm going to give this some definition going underneath my waterline, my eye. Um, so just to give it a little dramatic effect. I might have to go camera for that one. And I did. Good girl. Good going. So we're going to apply this lipstick on. It's creamy. It's real creamy. And then we're going to go over it with the gloss. I believe today I'm going to be using Morphe. Yeah, it is Morphe again. Uh, it's Happy Glaze. So this is a gloss and it is beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so when you start to get those bumps on your face, like, we get them, try not to bust them. Unlike me, taking a concealed brush to go underneath my eyes if I see anything that's not right. Morphe Continuous Satin Mist. I'm spraying this over my face. Yes, I don't too much like it. Now, here we are with this finished look of the makeup. Now, I was getting ready to go somewhere I'm not going to mention here because, choose some Shine Jam, Revlon hair brush dryer. Invest in one of those flat irons. Step up your game because the Revlon hair brush blow dryer is wow. It, yeah. On other tutorials I did actually use it. So now we got our eyes. Now, so um, the eyes, we're good. We're good to go. It's time to get their hair done and go out the door. But I'm finishing this tutorial just like this. I'm just going to put the pictures in there because I am running late and I can't say why. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hey, meet me back here for those rainy days and have a happy, beautiful, blessed, glorious day. In Jesus' name, amen.